Hey Kyle, um, here's your video for some of the songs we learned on Friday. We're going to start with Island in the Sun, and here's how that goes. Remember this finger, it's a weird chord, but you've got on the bottom string on 3, your first finger. On the uh, B string, you've got your second finger on 4, and then, oh, I'm sorry, it's actually on the G string, and then on the next string on 5, you've got your third finger, and it makes a sound like this. It kind of sounds like it's got that to it. So that's your first chord. So try that one out. And then remember, I said for that second chord, all you do is you cover the bottom 3 strings, and I just always kind of go from this chord and I drop that one. So I'm just using the third finger to cover all 3 bottom strings and play that. And then you drop back and you've got just a regular old D. And then you just kind of slide over and you cover the bottom 2 strings, and then you've got the G string on the 4th fret covered with your second finger, and it makes this. So there's the chords for you, and here's kind of the rhythm. And that's like, I guess you could say that's about half time, or maybe a third time. It's not quite full speed, but I'll play it again with you so you can get the rhythm slower. Right? And so if you played at full speed, it'd be kind of like you'd have the 1, 2, 3, 4 in your head, like the metronome. You'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there you go. You can work on that one. Like I said, that's just a fun song. It's got a fun flow. Next, we'll look at the Sweater Song. And the Sweater Song is actually a pretty cool song, too, just because of the way it's got a catchy little, um, it's just got a catchy chord. I don't know what these chords are. Like I said, in practice, I think they're like jazz chords or something. I don't know. But anyway, the first one is you put um, your second finger on the top third string, on the top E string on the 3rd fret, and then you drop down and you skip a string on the 2nd fret, and then you put this one on the D string, and then you've got your next one right here. Your third finger goes on the G string 3rd fret. So you should end up with something that sounds like this. And you're just picking straight down, and you skip the A string. You just leave it, you don't even play it. And you can kind of play with it to get the right strings, but that's basically what they're doing. And then you move it down, and your job's a little bit easier. You just move this finger down 1. That's all you do. And your job's a little bit easier because you don't have to skip any strings now. You play all 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. You just play the A, D, G, and B strings all uh, down. So there you go. There's the first one. Drop down. Then you slide over, and your lead fingers, your fingers out in front, are going to be on 5. So you're just basically you're keeping that same position. Your fingers still down on the 2nd note, and then you slide it over and now they're on 5, and you do the same thing. And then slide back, and it's the same note as the 2nd note. Oops, I messed up. Here we go. Let me see if I can do that. There you go. And I think he even does like a I think they might do a palm mute on the verse, like they might do a where you just hit the bass note and then you hit the bottom notes. Here's the chorus. Start on 3, play the bottom, over to 5, back into it. Okay, here you go. So yeah, the chorus is just it's 3 on the top string, 3 power chord on the A string, move over 5 on the A string, 3. That's all it is. Okay, so we'll move on, and you can practice that one again. I mean, like I said, once you've got that one down, that's a fun one to play. That's an impressive one. And the last one, Say It Ain't So, is a really impressive song. I think it's really cool because there's a lot of dynamics that are to it, especially the first note has a hammer on. We talked about that. All you're doing is, I cover up all these strings on the 4th fret, and what I do is I play them all open, and that's how you get that first sound, because it's kind of like like that. And so all he's doing is he's playing the strings open, and he's adding that sound to it when he puts his fingers down. So it's like a, wait, I'm sorry, oops. And then so what you do is you hit it, you do the hammer on, and you play the note full, and then you move up to the power chord on 4 on the top string, and then you take all your fingers off except for these two. You make a power chord for these two, and you play all the other strings open, and it's like this. Or wait, hold on, I can't do this song unless I actually play it. So hold on. Oh, I'm on the wrong chord. I'm sorry. It's on 4. I'm sorry. So he's basically got his hands off the rest. Instead of having it down on the bar chord, he takes it off, and and then he moves them over. He slides, and then there's an E minor there. So essentially what you've got is, when you put it all together, you've got, okay? So there you go. I'm going to let you practice that, and then I'll see you on Friday. So.